Oh.
And here we are with Victoire and Kreetha and this absolutely perfect photorealistic representation of Stinky.
So good.
Taking up the rear here. There's
really gotten a big glow up since his turn.
There's Stinky right there. Perfection.
Some of my finest work.
Gail's absolute best piece of work to date. I agree.
I love that one pupil is vertical and one pupil is horizontal.
It's a mood. It's a mood.
It's very true.
So as you descend into the basement, let's go ahead and get a general perception roll from each of you.
I'm going to. It's dark, right?
It is dark. However, if you have any sort of extra scent or hearing abilities, you can go ahead and make use of those.
You both have.
I'm gonna make use of those extra senses that I got.
Nice, very good.
Primarily smell and sound.
Yes.
And perception is a wisdom check, so I'm going to wisdom check for Stinky.
Sounds good.
Well, that didn't work at all. Cool. Might help if I actually click the right button instead of just pulling the 14 in there. I probably should have stayed with 14.
So let's see. I'm going to say that Kreetha, this cellar, at least the room that you're in, is fairly clean. However, as you're walking across the floor, you do notice that there are scratches on the floor. And with a 14, I'll say it's kind of tough to tell if the scratches on the floor are something like claws or something like furniture being dragged. But you suspect something more like claws. Whereas Victoire, as you're coming in, like you're all senses forward, right? You are ready for whatever comes. And the first thing you smell is an almost overwhelming scent of blood.
Okay.
You smell just so much blood. You're amazed that this room isn't soaked in blood right now. You also notice the scratches. Pretty sure those are claw marks. There's definitely been some struggles here, but they have been kind of covered over. Like some of the worst claw marks have got rugs like thrown over them.
Okay. I know I have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
And it is dark in here, right?
It is dark in here, yes.
I am going to...
I'm unlocking your movement.
I can't do what I'm used to doing now, which is turn on the light with myself. Because I'm
different character.
Different character.
I feel like I should have torches in here. I'm gonna torch one.
Totally. I think I can add that torch.
Because dark vision imposes disadvantage on sight perception checks if it's dark. So fuck that.
Okay, so I'm adding a light onto you. I hope.
Let's see how this goes.
I think that worked. I don't know if it's actually going to affect your perception, though.
No, I don't think you have lights on in here anyways.
Yeah, like I just see
fair enough.
But like for the sake of not getting
I think I didn't bother because I know that everyone has dark vision. So yeah, we'll say that you do have a torch lit, no problem.
You have a light. Excellent. Okay.
Yep. Awesome.
What do we see?
So the area you're in is kind of a food and herb storage area. You see all these barrels that probably have either pickling fruit and such or other sort of storage. At the opening of the room, you can see some fresh plants, but the area you're interested in is the closed door that goes off to the west, which you are very close to, Victoire.
Okay.
There does appear to be, in the image, a window, despite the fact that this is supposed to be a basement, so I don't know what that's all about. We'll say that's probably a tapestry rather than a window to the dirt that's on the other side of what would be a window.
It's just old tapestries.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. What I'm going to do is is the door locked?
Are you going to try it?
Yeah.
The door is not locked.
Okay, excellent. Victoria's just going to look over at Kreetha and be like, I don't know what's on the other side of this. Just as a heads up, I don't know if you want to get some stuff prepped. And then she's just going to pull out her
Durgadin comes out.
her great axe.
No problem.
One of the things that I would love, actually, I'm holding a torch in one hand and I'm going to pull the great sword out on the other side. So this is going to be great because this is a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
Kreetha, can I get a perception check from you? It won't be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, so as you crack open the door, the smell of blood just becomes overwhelmingly intense. Oh, that sucks.
You're fine.
It stinks.
It stinks. It's really stinky. It smells like rotting meat for some reason, and I don't like it. Kreetha is very confused. What is in that other room? It smells vile.
Okay. I'm gonna, if I can, hand off the torch to Kreetha.
How big is this torch?
It's a normal size torch.
One hand.
Okay.
One hand.
So it's small for you and big for me. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a Victoire-sized torch.
Yes,
because then I might have had to use both hands.
She didn't hand you a whole great club.
I had to ask. We are really different in size.
The scale is important here. So you hand the torch off backwards.
I hand the torch off, and I'll as I draw the axe, lightning shoots down the head of the axe.
Ooh.
Nice.
So like flickers of like a reddish purple lightning, and then I'm gonna open the door.
So again, as the door opens, you get another just massive blast of this room is full of blood. And then you can see that there is like dried blood on the floor. There is fresh blood on a large, looks like 10 to 15 foot long table in the center, and various buckets or urns of organs and such are kind of scattered about the room, as you can see. There's a pair of very, very heavy shackles and some leather strapping on the table. And to the north and west, you can see bloodied tools that you suppose could be someone doing very, very crude medical experimentation.
Okay, fine.
Oh no!
I'm gonna.
Kreetha is
I'll
not
walk
gonna be able
in.
to handle this. Oh my god!
It's a heavy footstep, just in case if anyone was wondering.
You do hear some shuffling in the room to the south. There is on the southwest side of the room another door that leads down.
Okay.
You do hear some shuffling on the other side of that, and it seems to have taken notice of you. Like you step forward with your heavy stomp, and
Stomp.
the sound that you hear on the other side of the door freezes.
Okay, and it's like a trapdoor in the floor.
No, it's a straight up door in the wall, like a normal door. It's just abnormally heavy. It's a lot heavier than the door you had to use to get into here.
Okay, I will move in that direction, and I'm gonna make a gesture to Kreetha with like this is an entirely different situation that we're gonna.
How
deal
do
with
I make
later.
a save for like emotional damage?
Emotional damage.
Wisdom?
Rolling a wisdom save is always good.
I'm never opposed. I'm never opposed
Because
to self-imposed
this is
saves.
something that Kreetha has never seen. And we've already seen that she struggles with new things.
She saw the beholders. Oh, you're fine.
I'm doing okay. Yes,
Yeah,
she saw the beholders and then had a freak out. But the beholders were scary
Like
in
pickled.
a different way. This is
They were pickled and preserved. This is like
okay. So she
the worst butcher
managed.
shop.
She managed to keep composure.
Did
Good.
not throw up.
Oh God, yeah, that's very close.
Yeah.
Stinky does not need a composure check because frogs cannot throw up.
Yes, fair enough.
They can only throw their whole stomach up, and
Ugh.
he's not going to do that.
And Vic does not need a composure check.
No.
Because Vic doesn't give a shit.
What happened in here?
Something bad that we're gonna have a nice long conversation about later.
Yeah, actually, Victoire,
She's,
go
like,
ahead and
kind of
give me.
tentatively walking along this bloodstained thing.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check really fast.
Sure.
You're not going to be able to get a lot of information just on a medical check, but maybe you'll get something if you roll high.
Dick's
yeah.
not good at medicine.
It's
Thank you.
definitely unethical, whatever happened here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Kreetha, now that you're looking around, it's tough to tell exactly what the purpose was of this, but it's very clear to you that let's see. It's clear to you that A, there were some forced amputations here, and B, that whatever was on this table struggled a lot.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take another wisdom save.
It's
Just-
fine.
Fine, it's fine. It's less fine. It's getting less fine.
The light is shaking now.
The light is shaking now. Yes. Kreetha is like kind of looking away now, and it's like they've been taking parts off of things, and whatever they were doing this to was still struggling. Oh God. I wish I had like a fake light. I don't.
Just grab your camera and shake it a little bit.
No.
Em, what's Victoire up to?
Victoire's gonna walk up to the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it's here.
Yes.
Okay. And it's just gonna like knock. Hi, do you have all your limbs?
Normal.
So first off, before you knock, you note that the door is barred, but it's barred on your side.
Yeah, I figured.
And when you knock, you immediately, like after you knock like the third time, immediately there is a slamming on the door back towards you, so forceful that like obviously you're big and tough and strong. You're not going to necessarily be thrown back by it, but it's like you knock and it responds with a crashing bang.
Kreetha jumps back.
All right. Victoire is
Kreetha's
gonna
on Stinky now. Kreetha's like, I don't want to touch this floor.
Victoire is
Stinky
gonna take a whole half second real quick
Mm-hmm.
and is just going to let her bloodline out a little bit. So from Kreetha's wildly swinging torch perspective, she grows tusks out of the front of her mouth. Her like nose kind of gets like a little bit flatter, a little bit wider, a little bit more like leonine in nature. She gets like little curving horns that grow out of her head a little bit. And she seems to like get fluffier a little bit. Like just like she gets bigger and thicker and shit. And I have a picture, but I can't access it right now because
That's fine. I can imagine it just fine. Rolls.
Poor Kreetha is just flipping the fuck out.
Kreetha is flipping the fuck out.
Her nails seem to get like
What's
her hands get like longer and her nails kind of like get like bear claws and stuff on it. For those who are wondering,
and not the delicious kind.
I am activating my shifter ability that gives me an additional +1 AC.
Yeah, so Kreetha like definitely Kreetha drops the torch.
No.
So the torch is now on the ground.
I'm what level?
We'll deal with the torch in a moment. The torch is on the floor.
Freaking out. Yeah, Kreetha's freaking out.
Right? Everyone should be level 7. Yes, you guys are level 7.
Right.
Yeah,
Kreetha and Victoire are still level
check my
7. They
thing.
will be level 8 by the end of this session. So you drop the torch, Kreetha.
I dropped the torch.
What else do
I
you
am
do?
on top of Stinky, so it kind of drops by Stinky, and he steps So it will drop on this side by whatever this corpse is. So it may set the corpse on fire. I don't know. And Stinky and I both. He jumps all the way. I'm on top of him, and he jumps all the way to the other side because
Totally.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
I didn't expect to completely freak out like this, but hey, pardon me.
Then Victoire will look over and like she kind of looks like a really weird cross between like a bear and a boar and a wildebeest and like a couple other things kind of thrown in there. She's very much a chimera. And she's just gonna like give you a thumbs up, like, yes, being in the corner is a good idea. You made the correct decision.
Does not realize why she's freaking out at all, I'm sure. Kreetha is going to have a straight up conversation with Victoire about a lot of things after this.
Nice. With her wounded hand, she is going to can I use my move action to open the door?
The moment the door is open, we're rolling initiative.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw the door, like the bar for the door, and just basically be ready to put an axe into whatever's there because I didn't answer my question.
Yep, beautiful. Roll initiative.
Initiatives.
I don't generally allow like pre-initiative actions because they tend to break the game.
It's a bonus action to do this. I did it before I opened the door.
Yeah, anything that you prepare before you open the door, I'm fine with, obviously. Where is initiative? I'm probably looking right at it.
For the record, if it is a vampire spawn, I am technically bleeding.
It is indeed a vampire spawn. And so far, it looks like it's going first.
Oh, that's great.
That's fine.
That's good.
Kreetha's got to roll that initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. And then Stinky will go when you go.
I'm freaking out, so that makes sense.
Oh, as a side note, she is also now taller. Unrelated.
Yeah.
No, probably. I think that's related. Related.
You see, the problem here is I'm probably going to keep rolling wisdom checks because the question is does Kreetha now think that Victoire is also a problem? Because Victoire did not tell Kreetha that she turns into big, furry, and sharp.
I need a strength check from Victoire, please.
Yes, that I can do.
Choke.
No.
Ugh.
Okay, so the door bursts open, sending you, sending Victoire back 5 feet and prone.
Let the cat free.
Oh, yes, the cat wants out.
His food just dropped.
Oh, he's on a timer. Oh.
Your food.
Yeah, speaking about food dropping, Victoire's prone, you said?
Yes, Victoire is prone.
Awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and drop that.
So good.
Nothing can go wrong.
The vampire spawn bursts out of the room and like tackles you to the ground.
Okay.
Why can't it move? Because the door is closed. It like tackles you to the ground. And we're going to go ahead and make a bite attack.
Right.
What happens if a werewolf or
damn.
gets attacked? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, crit.
I was joking.
Wow.
Why do you like this, Olivia? You ruined my life.
I'm sorry. Man, I do tend to call out crits a bunch, don't I?
Stop
Oh
that.
my god.
It's
1 second while yeah, that's what I wanted. Although I need to actually like hit you with it.
Don't actually hit me with it. Don't
1
Do me a
second.
favor and just flash the meme of that kid.
This is gonna be this is
on the bus.
this is gonna be bad.
I'm in
do
danger.
that. I'm in danger.
This is fine.
Okay, so a couple of things. First off, so you take you pretty well absorb most of the damage. However, I need you to lower your maximum HP by 5 because it sinks its teeth into you and begins to draw your blood into its system. The necrotic damage that it does, the physical damage that it does, you are resistant to, I believe. But the necrotic damage that it does, not only are you not resistant, but that lowers your maximum HP. So your maximum HP should go down by 5 points.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
And I'm going to throw the grappled effect
I didn't
on
roll
you.
something. I didn't roll anything. I'm clicking on other things.
You're fine.
With that, it's Victor's turn.
Okay, awesome. Now that he has my blood in his mouth, I'm going to, as a bonus action, curse him.
Love it.
I'm going to stand the fuck up. And
you are grappled. Your movement is currently 0.
I think you're stuck prone.
You can
yeah,
still stand
You
up.
can still stand up. Okay, you can still stand up.
It takes your movement, but you are not moving when you
I'm
stand
just
up.
standing. Okay, I'm going to let
You just pick him up.
my blood kind of leave my body. Excellent, that's fine. And I am going to take that swing with my great axe, which is now made at advantage.
Go ahead and throw
I just
that
need
when
to
you
edit
can.
something real quick because I do 2 of these now.
Grant, very glad you're here. It's been great so far. One of our characters just got the crap bitten out of her by a vampire, but she's about to bounce back.
Okay. Let me. That should be at advantage. I'm sorry, that did not work. Let me roll the second one just in case.
Yeah, just you might crit. You definitely hit.
I'm gonna hit this guy. Ah, there it is. There's the advantage.
Okay, either way, you do hit.
Oh, because I had disadvantage. I hit him. That's fine.
Oh yeah, you're not prone anymore. So
prone,
I'm undoing that off you.
Okay, so this is
You're
magic damage.
Yes, it should. I'm pretty sure I already put into your.
Yeah.
I'm double checking though, just to make sure.
Yeah, let me just.
Actions, great axe. No, it doesn't. I'm changing it right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually rolled my crossbow when it should be. It's
With
only a +6.
With a natural 16, you're still gonna hit. Just go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay, cool.
This thing turns out does not have a great armor class.
It's not enjoying its life.
It's not wearing plate.
Nice.
14 damage. As the great axe goes through, there's like a lightning trail behind it that goes through it.
Which kind of illuminates that part of the room a little bit, right? Like not enough to be torchlight, but enough to be visible. Yeah.
That's bonus action, and move. Yep, that's it.
Awesome. Kreetha, first off, Jen, roll me a d20. Just a straight up d20 into the chat.
A straight D20, okay.
Awesome. The torch sets the bottom, the lower right corner of the room on fire.
Okay, so first of all,
No, why are you burning down my house too?
So I'm gonna
to cast Zephyr Strike as a bonus action.
go for it.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to move. We're going to move like the wind together, me and my frog, over here, away from the burning. So kind of like so that I got a good line of sight on the vampire.
No problem.
But like I've got the frog under me, so you'll have to move Stinky too, because Stinky is with me. Okay, and I am going to now with Zephyr Strike. I'm assuming should I cast it on myself?
So you're gonna get
Yes, you'll cast it on yourself right before you do the damage. So for now, go ahead and take your attack. You get to choose.
Okay.
You get to choose
Ignore
which
the fact
attack.
that it did the thing.
It's fine.
Okay.
You're probably going to
Okay.
hit at least once. And if you
It's
want to
gonna
take
be
advantage,
Durgadin.
yeah, and if you want to take advantage, hit the advantage button before you
Yeah.
do.
Hold on. I gotta move stuff. Okay, advantage. Oh no. Now I've got to move things back again. No, stop. Don't roll. There we go. Now I have the ability to actually do stuff. So click on that. And it should have advantage.
Yes, if
There
you
we
hit.
go.
Yep.
And then bloop. Wait, no, it rolled 3. Why did it roll 3?
I don't know why it rolled 3. I
I did roll a 20.
I
so
do
it
see a
doesn't
20
matter.
on there though, so I will take it.
So I critical hit, so it doesn't matter. All right.
Now,
so I'm
because you didn't, and it did say critical hit. So to go ahead and you should be able to drop the damage onto the vampire spawn. It should double automatically.
As a side note, Kreetha rolled with advantage, right?
I rolled with
Yes.
advantage.
Yes.
Kreetha
Because
is
of the Zephyr
is
strike.
a rogue, right?
Yeah.
That means you also roll sneak attack dice.
What? This is the first time I've.
Because
What
you're
level
attacking
rogue
with
are you?
advantage. Because you're attacking with advantage, you get sneak attack damage.
And that sneak attack
Okay.
damage is like the dice is doubled because you.
Yeah. So it's an extra. Go ahead
So
and
do I
roll.
put this on myself too as well?
No.
Holy crap!
No, that's
Yeah, 'cause it
actually
says
good.
On self.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll the damage. This is gonna be massive.
This is going to be a fun roll. All right, Durgadin.
Here we go. Oh, look at all those damages. Amazing. Describe to me what this shot looks like, because this is not an ordinary crossbow shot.
No, this is not an ordinary crossbow shot. So she has Durgadin, and Durgadin was out, and he was very shaky in her hands up until she cast Zephyr Strike, and her and Stinky move to the other side of the room as flames start pouring up from the corpse and that side of the room. They jump, but it's way faster than normal. It's like, boom. And at the minute that Stinky lands and she kind of does the kind of back and forth, she brings Durgadin back up, and this time there's no shakiness, no nothing, and she shoots off Durgadin, just one quick bolt, and it hits him. It didn't expire him, he's heavy, so
Attack
where
2.
would I say that? Like
Yeah,
right
attack
next to
2.
the heart, or like
Yeah,
in the
basically
head or
right through the
throat?
center of the chest.
Right
Go
through
ahead
the
and
center
take
of
your
the
second
chest.
attack. You do
Yeah, I
not
was about
get
to say.
you do not get advantage on this one.
I do not get advantage on this
And
one.
you do not get sneak attack on this one.
No, I do not.
No, Zephyr Strike plus any
I did
levels of
miss
rogue
with the
is great.
second one.
No good on the second one, but that first attack basically takes it right through the clavicle, and you've got it now has like a bolt like sticking in its neck and out the back. Some of the blood that it's trying to drain off of
I should have used one of my plus two bolts,
off of
too.
Victoire is kind of trickling out the hole in its neck.
Yeah, it's fine.
Gross.
Is Stinky doing anything other than hanging out with you?
Stinky is just hanging out with me so far. Stinky, like me, is a little bit too scared to get close to both Victoire and the vampire,
Yeah, totally.
because Victoire is also scaring them.
At the end of the round, a couple of things happen. One, I'm going to go ahead and expand the fire a little bit. Actually, no, the fire's going to expand on Kreetha's turn because it's your fault.
Yep.
However,
That's right about right.
However, the door to the room that you're in, the room that's currently on fire, slams shut, and you hear a locking mechanism from the other side.
Okay.
We're back to the top of the stack. We're already grappled, but we're not prone. We're just going to go ahead and bite at you. Now, multi-attack, only one of which can be a bite attack. So we're going to start with the bite, which will absolutely hit.
Damn.
He's hungry.
Hungry boy.
Oh.
So you can go ahead and once again lower your maximum HP by 12. And it begins to repair, like the hole in its neck where the bolt is already beginning to close over and heal. and the bolt is already starting to kind of work its way out of its neck.
I like.
I'm
There's a
not a
problem
healer.
with this. I need to remove. Can I decrease the wounds?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I have to do math. Give me a second.
That's okay. Take your time. I'm about to hopefully do more damage to you.
You're resistant to the actual piercing, right?
No, it's the fact that does it do damage and then take off, or does it take off as part of that?
As
damage
part of the
that we-
damage. Yeah.
That's the problem that I have.
Yeah,
to
it does
fix.
not double up the damage. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Its claw attack, however, misses you.
That's fine.
So it manages to get another big solid bite of furry Victoire flesh, drinks a whole bunch of blood, is beginning to put itself back together, but that's all it's got. It is Victoire's turn.
That was 42 net points of damage, and it's already healing it. That's not fun.
It started healing, you said?
Yes, at the beginning of its turn, it regenerated 10 HP.
Excellent. Okay.
If you feel like giving me an Arcana check, you can figure out its weaknesses based on that.
It's probably like fire or some shit. I'm gonna put it in the fire.
That's not a bad
look-
idea.
It has my blood in it, right?
Throw it.
Yes, it absolutely has swallowed your blood.
Excellent. Good. In that case,
It's a weird reaction to that. I can't wait to see what you have in mind.
no, it's actually the most important part. Double checking a bunch of my things. I'm very sorry. I have a list that's this long of shit.
Nobody got this.
Victoria is going to drop the axe
Mm-hmm.
and is going to look back at Kreetha and just go, "I'm sorry," and then is going to grow another 6 inches.
This isn't even my final form.
This isn't even my final form. No. So as Victoria gains another 6 inches, the her already relatively furry body becomes even furrier. I'm checking to see if I can activate my fucking lightning at the same time. Don't think I can. That's fine. They're both bonus actions. Her ears get like slightly longer and a little bit bigger. A lot of her hair just kind of attaches into the body as her like entire face starts getting like longer and more like leonine and lupine. The tail that she already has, for those of you who didn't know, she already has a tail, is now a fluffier tail. As she fully succumbs into her hybrid werewolf transformation.
Yeah.
Yay!
Ow.
Woo.
Okay, so it's a woo time.
Woo.
So it's a bonus action to transform up into your full-on hybrid death form.
Yep, I'm double checking all of my things real quick because there is an important bullshit in here.
Not some important bullshit, an important bullshit.
Awful.
Yes.
I get another +1 bonus to my AC. Stupid. I
What are you up
have
to?
bonuses to my damage rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Can I, with a strength check, toss?
Yes.
You can try to take control of the grapple and then move them if you are in control of the grapple.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
believe.
my intention is I want to put them into the fire.
Absolutely. So we'll do a contested strength versus strength. You get advantage.
Yes. And this is a standard strength check, right?
Yeah.
It should be athletics.
Oh, athletics is better on. This one, or this creature just doesn't happen to have that. You're aiming for a 21.
I didn't do so good on that.
So you hulk out, you grab back at it, but this thing is so like starving and beginning to sort of hulk up itself. It looks up at you and kind of licks some of your blood off of its lips. You are unable to take control of the grapple. What do you do next?
Okay, now is an action, right?
That would be
It
an
can
act.
be one of your attacks if you have multiple attacks.
Yes.
Okay. And I don't have a movement speed at the moment.
Right. If you have multi-attack, you can attempt it again.
I don't have multi-attack because I'm not an NPC.
I meant multiple attacks.
I don't have multiple attacks because I'm not a level 5 character.
All right.
Level 5 martial. Yeah.
And then you bonus action.
Unfortunately.
So anything else?
That is it. I'm checking to see if it gave me bonus hit points. I don't think it does, but it does give me resistance against fucking everything.
Nice. Kreetha.
Yeah.
Is like Victoire tall enough to be like brushing against the ceiling at this
Look,
point?
Victoire has fully passed 7 feet easy at this point. Fully. Like, just is a big wolf person. Still in Victoire's outfit.
Power up.
Kreetha, because I have the spell slots to do so, I am going to cast Zephyr Strike again. As a bonus
Nice.
action.
You can. I mean, Zephyr Strike is still
I mean,
technically
I like
active.
Hunter's Mark,
But yes.
but the reason I've been doing Zephyr Strike is because it's a 1d8 damage instead of 1d6.
And advantage plus your sneak attack is really
And
nice.
advantage plus
Yeah.
my sneak attack. Yes, that's exactly what's happening here. Okay.
Zephyr Strike also
so-
only lasts until your next attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
That aspect, the not taking attacks of opportunity actually is up to a minute with concentration. But yes, you're right. The attack advantage only happens once. Roll
I
that.
did hit it.
Yes.
Oh wait,
you
but I
also
didn't
have
do it with. I
No,
didn't do it with
you did
advantage.
hit.
You can.
You can
did
get
hit
your
it.
advantage for your next strike.
I
Because
can.
you already hit with this one.
Yeah. So just go ahead and
Wanna,
roll
like-
regular damage for that strike, and then for the second attack, please do take advantage for it.
So that I can do my sneak attack damage.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
I do need to make sure that I have Zephyr Strike on me
Not yet.
for the extra
Not yet.
damage.
No,
Is
you
this
want to
also
do it for
with
your second strike.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay.
Is this one
Okay.
already
So you
hit?
just
I-
want me to hit him.
I pulled it
Okay,
off, yeah.
I can just hit him.
Yeah.
I can just hit him.
For the second attack,
I
when you
actually-
take advantage, you'll get that extra D8.
Okay, I accidentally put that.
I
effect
took it
on
off. You're good.
Okay, cool.
Nice, 6 damage. Okay, now go ahead and take advantage. Attack
now
again.
I'm going to go ahead.
See if you can
and
get
take
another one of those
advantage.
shiny crits.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Come on, come on.
Advantage. And then. Bloop.
Okay, no crit, but you do hit. Deal that damage with the D8 and the D6.
And the sneak.
And the sneak attack.
That is the
Yeah.
D6.
That's
For
the best
some reason-
part, honestly. Zephyr
point of order?
Strike and sneak attack.
What?
Good combo.
What's up, Jeff?
For some reason, it rolled it as 2d20, not 2 different attacks.
Yeah. It's fine.
Like an 8 hits. I'm not doubting it, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad. Another 15 points of damage.
Okay.
So you've managed to shake off the yips that you might have had at the beginning. Managing to hit pretty consistently this time. What else do you do?
Okay. So we've got.
Oh,
We
give me
don't-
another
don't forget the
D20.
fire-
Let's talk fire. Give me another D20.
Yeah. The
Just
fire
give me
is
a
going
give me a
to-
give me a straight D20. Okay, it's gonna spread, but not a lot. And
Okay.
11's not so bad.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Let me
go
look at
ahead
something.
and make some more fire.
I'm just looking at my stuff for a minute.
There we go. So the fire is spreading, but it's not like spreading super fast. Anything else before we move on?
I have nothing that can make that fire go away, and I'm literally in the opposite corner of it. So I guess I'm just gonna hang out here for a minute.
I'm gonna beat it with a body of a vampire real quick.
Yeah, you do that. You do that.
Stop, drop, and roll.
He is gonna
There's
again hold his
piles of
action.
liquidish viscera that we could use.
Yeah. Stinky is again gonna hold his action.
Let's do a bite.
That hits.
Oh, this motherfucker. Jeez. Oh.
Okay.
And of that, 9 of it was necrotic, so 9 of that damage comes off the top of your maximum
But-
health.
But now Victoire
Now
is
I have to do some,
all
some
types.
fiddly bits real quick. Okay, go, I got 16.
You got 16.
So 7 it gets half down to 3.
Yes, and the 9 should get half down to 4. So you
No,
only
I'm not
I don't even have
resistance
a
against
feeling.
necrotic.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yeah.
And do I get any subtraction from my hit points?
Yes, 9 off of the top of your hit points.
9 gets taken off the top. Okay, so
I wonder how many hit points you have to begin with. Probably more.
are doing math.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank God. No, thank God. No. No,
Ah!
no, 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 no.
Stop.
No. Stop
What is
it.
with you in the crits, DM? Last game, this game. Fuck.
Okay, so hold on. 22, you have resistance though, right?
Yes, I
Yes.
have resistance.
So that's another 11 damage after the resistance, and this is just purely slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's enough.
That's exactly the right number.
So Victoire drops to the ground.
No,
And
Victoria's still being held.
oh, it's still being held.
And like,
Oh no!
We're gonna say that when the last slash attack hits, the vampire spawn is gonna sort of drop Victoire to the floor and look up directly at Kreetha with just blood just covering the entire lower half of its face, its entire neck, and most of its upper chest is just a red like mask. And it looks up at you with a very, very evil glint in its eyes. Victoire, give me a death save. That's 1 death save failed. Kreetha.
Oh no. Yeah.
hey, Kreetha,
Yeah.
what are your bolts like material-wise?
They're wood. I do have. Let me
Okay,
see. Do I still
okay.
have any of my extra bolts? Hold on.
You do have +1 bolts left, although your attacks already count as magical because your crossbow is magical. So you have been doing full damage.
Oh,
Yeah. So if I use the +1 crossbow, it doesn't add.
No,
It
just
doesn't-
it's more
doesn't
to
stack?
hit, more likely to hit.
Yeah.
It does stack with your bonus to hit, but not bonus to damage, right? Or no, it
Okay.
is a bonus to damage with
It
+1
it adds
bolts.
to the
it's a
damage as well.
+1
Yeah.
bonus to damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the grappled condition off of Victoire.
Because now he wants to eat me. Cool.
for the record,
So,
the cat was
I'm
confused
going
why
to
the water
once
was wandering.
again burn a Zephyr Strike.
Damn, that's 3.
This
Yep.
time, I am going to step from Stinky onto this table right here,
Totally.
right?
Mhm.
Because Stinky's about to get stinky if I can't kill him. And I'm going to pull out. I reach back and I pull a different, oddly shinier crossbow bolt. Couple of crossbow bolts, and I load the first one. So we have me on the. I can just scroll up.
If you want to hit the advantage button ahead of time, you get it for either the first or the second attack. Up to you.
Come on.
Oh, that was so close to a
Oh,
crit. You
yeah.
absolutely hit
I
it.
know it was so close to a crit. I do
don't know
get
what's going on with those rolls, but whatever.
sneak attack and Zephyr Strike.
Yes and yes.
and I get the +1.
And you get an extra +1, which I'll throw in at the end.
Cool. Yeah, cool.
Okay,
Okay.
still up.
9 more.
Oh,
All
but-
right. So my second attack, which does not get
No advantage.
advantage. Why does it? Oh, sorry. Take that off. Sorry, I was clicking at the wrong thing. I was just looking
That
at
said, you
something.
do have an inspiration star still.
I do have an inspiration
But you
star.
can
Does that
wait
give me
to
advantage?
save it. Yeah, but you can wait to use it if you don't need to. You can roll first and then use inspiration on the roll.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just saying
then,
it's an option that you've got.
okay. Let's. Well, I mean, but that gives me advantage,
Right.
Yeah, but you can
which
wait
means
till
that I could use my sneak attack.
you can only use sneak attack once per turn. So you've
Okay,
already used it.
Then I can't. Okay. Then
Yeah.
that's.
So take the normal attack. Now might be a good time to burn that
Use the
inspiration.
inspiration.
Now that I see that time
very,
to burn that
very convenient that
inspiration.
we brought it up at that exact moment. I promise this is not rigged. Another miss.
Oh
Oh.
no.
You know, that's something someone who would rig something would say.
All right, let's talk
All
stinky.
right.
Oh no.
Stinky is going to okay.
Maybe teach this guy how to actually do a bite. No.
Wait. Oh, wait. I was trying to get measurements.
All good.
Hold on. Where's my measurement?
Oh, I think I turned on. No, you should be able to get it.
You probably did.
Okay, so he is going to teach this guy how to do a bite by charging.
Yes.
He jumps up a
Take-
little bit.
Take the
and
attack.
Gets the thing. So
Um,
I do the attack first, and then I do the other thing, right?
Yes. Make sure you hit before you apply any damage.
Yeah.
Roll with that.
That's still damage.
That's damage. Crap. Sorry.
That's okay.
Where's the thing that I?
Roll to attack.
There it is. There it is. Sorry.
Come on.
Okay, does hit. Didn't get that 20 that it was flirting with for a second
Okay,
there.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
ask a really shitty question real quick. Did you use a bonus action in your turn?
I did.
You did.
To
I
cast
did.
the Zephyr Strike.
That's the
Can
Zephyr.
you can Stinky attack without using your bonus action?
Yes.
Yes, Stinky doesn't use my bonus action.
Right.
Stinky has his own.
A lot of like even the Rangers can't do it that way.
He's the primal companion, so I guess that lets him because it doesn't say he bites on anybody's bonus. He has always worked on his own.
Yeah, up to this point, that's been the way we've run it.
All right, so I'm going to hit 1d5 plus piercing damage, and then 1 extra d6. Oh wait, I affected that afterwards, so I guess 1d6. There's that d6.
Gotcha.
So I guess
Gotcha.
7 plus 4.
Still not dead, although it's very, very close. Fire
No,
continues to spread.
And fire continues to spread.
Roll me a d20.
Yeah, this is great.
19. The fire does not spread any further. The fire remains on that sort of that desk in the lower right part of the map. The vampire spawn's going to turn on Stinky
Oh no.
and attack with a claw.
Oof. What is with this dude? I don't think he's rolled under a 19 to hit.
No, he's not.
Attack number 2. A natural 19. So he turns around. He doesn't grab at Stinky. He just
Still up.
uses his claws to just slash these massive furrows in Stinky. Victoire, give me a death save.
Oh, come on.
Uh,
Hey DM. Hey DM. Last game I completely forgot to use my my inspiration.
Victoire
a
has
Oh
an
no, I don't want to use it.
Victoire has an inspiration.
I have an inspiration. I don't want to use it.
Victoire has an inspiration. Kreetha.
Come on, Kreetha. Come on.
this is fucked up. Just to let you guys know.
We are in
Okay.
Kreetha's personal horror movie right now. It's great.
Yes, we are in Kreetha's personal horror movie. Okay.
Oh, but you do have a +2. Thank you, DD Vampire Lady. So when you take your first
So
attack,
vampires want you to
get
win.
a +2 on that.
Yeah.
The +2 button is right next to the advantage button underneath the chat. Next to the dice.
I mean,
I believe in you. You can do this.
I'm just gonna keep doing what's been mostly working. So once again, I'm going to Durgadin, we have to take him down now and cast Zephyr Strike again.
All right.
And I'm going to use once again another +1 crossbow.
Nice. And nice.
So that's number 3 out of the 6 I have.
So when you go to roll, you don't want to hit right click to get another d20. You want to hit the advantage button, the ADV button, and the +2 button so that they're both lit up. Then roll a normal attack, and it'll do it. It'll do it for you. Oh, that was so close to almost being a miss anyway. That was so close. Roll your damage with the D8 with the sneak attack.
Oh,
Come on.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Good Lord, what is happening to you right now?
Minimum damage.
+1.
Plus one more.
+1 more. It's a 9.
Take your next
It's
attack.
magical at least, so it does hit.
Yeah.
Ain't resisting it.
Yeah. So please.
Nice, that's a hit.
Oh,
That was a terrifying
That was
roll.
very close. Yes,
That
that was
one was
very
like-
close.
Come on.
And you drop it.
Ah,
Hey, DM.
Yes.
So that was a wooden something hitting it in a certain place, right?
Basically, yeah. The last crossbow bolt goes right through the heart. And it ends up pinned back against the wall. So it's still sort of standing and it slumps forward, pinned back against the wall. Almost through its now dead eyes, looking down at Victoire. Victoire, do you go back to your regular form when you go unconscious?
No, I'm fully a person again.
Okay. Kreetha, what do you do? Victoire is not looking good. Victoire is like
I gotta
barely.
do a death save, right?
I'm gonna give Kreetha a chance to do a thing before you make your next death save.
I run up to Kreetha.
You are
or
Kreetha.
Not Kreetha. I run up to Kreetha.
She's dissociating. She's projecting.
I am totally disassociating. Okay, so I think I have something that might help more than
Please tell
just
me.
a desperate attempt at medicine. I have
Please
the
tell me you have-
aid spell.
do you have
Kreetha,
do you have a healing? Do you have a healing kit?
there was
I
a
do
health
not.
potion that was given to you by
I
Echo
have
when you
nothing
left
in my inventory.
because you forgot to put it there. There was a
I
scene
have a
before
health
you
potion.
and Victoire left to go vampire hunting where
Yeah,
Echo specifically
okay.
gave you his one health potion.
Health potion. Okay.
All right, I am. Was it a regular healing potion or a greater
Yes.
healing potion?
Regular. 2d4
All right.
plus 2.
I'm dropping the potion into the chat. So just go ahead and click on the little shield. Find the 2d4 plus 2. Oh, you can't just if you just roll me 2d4 plus 2, it's fine.
It's not actually going on, Victoire. What is that bullshit?
Yeah,
Can I
just
put it
roll
in
me the
my-
2d4.
No. I put it in my thing, and now I can put it. Now I should be
Well-
able to do it on her, right?
I hope
Roll
so.
2d4
No.
plus 2, then delete the item.
Yeah, some of the items don't let you drag and drop what
One.
they do.
So they won't.
2 plus. No. Okay, ignore that.
Yeah.
Plus 2 first. 1, 2, and then just roll it into the thing.
chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll it into chat.
Nice with the maximum healing.
Fuck yes.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
D20 for the fire.
D20 for the fire.
Twice.
20 fire. 7. Did it not roll in
I didn't see it.
there? Okay, fine. I'll roll it again. Don't be weird.
Hey, it's a
Oh
7
wow,
again.
I rolled the exact same number. Okay. Okay. So is it
And then give me one
getting
more
bigger?
D20.
Then one more D20.
Just one more. Okay, no growth on that round. Victoire, you wake up.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the body of this thing and I'm gonna throw it into the fire and use it to put the fire out.
It doesn't seem to be putting the fire out.
Probably is now on fire.
It does indeed get set on fire, though.
That's fine.
God,
You said that there was bottles of viscera.
I sort of set everything on fire. I didn't mean to. What the hell was wrong with you? And oh my god, he bit you. Are you all right? You're not going to turn into a vampire, are
she's
you?
still
Oh my god, I can't
shifted.
deal with this.
Side note, she's not a werewolf, but she still has like the horns and the tusks and stuff.
Yes.
That's cool. That's fantastic. Yeah, Kreetha is
That's-
still freaking out. In fact, I should roll a wisdom save.
To answer your query, yes, a couple of those jars of viscera do have majority liquid.
Yeah, we're gonna just
Kreetha
use those as.
Is
I
crying.
know they're not water.
Kreetha is shaking and crying.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and say that you're able to put out a couple of the squares,
Okay.
and it will sort of arrest the
Is there
progress.
any cloth in here? Is there
Yeah,
any cloth in here?
yeah.
Covered in blood.
There's definitely some like really blood-soaked, like what look like butcher aprons.
Okay. Kreetha.
I'd be more worried about. We're underground, so I imagine that smoke inhalation would be the more pressing issue at this point.
It is starting to sort of.
Kreetha goes and like she's still babbling. She's still freaking out and shaking. But she goes and she gets one of those aprons and comes around from this side and starts beating at the fire with her tiny ass arms.
What's Victoire up to?
Victoire is gonna open the door.
The door is locked.
It's okay. I have thieves' tool.
Awesome. Let me get a couple of checks. Kreetha, give me, let's say, a dexterity check. And Victoire, give me a thieves' tools check.
Dex check, Dex check. That's not how I do a Dex check. That's just moving my screen around. Okay, let me try that one more time because it didn't actually roll.
Got a 17 on thieves' tools.
Hey.
Nice and nice. Okay, so Kreetha, you are able to more or less get the flames under control. Victoire, it takes you a little bit, but you are able to pick the lock open. It's not super duper difficult. The door opens.
Excellent.
Vic, you should be coughing. Kreetha's short enough that she's not having as much smoke hit her.
Under the smoke.
She can pretend to be short for a bit. Is there a person on this side?
You open the door and look into the face of James, the captain of the guard, who has his longsword and short sword drawn.
Awesome. I'm gonna take a swing at him.
Looking at the looking at the door.
I'm gonna just take a swing at him.
Go for it. Connect
That's
4. And in
Or
fact,
whoever's closest. I don't care. They're
James is
getting
definitely
it.
the one who's closer.
Excellent.
He looks like he's about to say something as you take your swing.
Excellent. Okay. James.
Wait up.
Oh.
I'm gonna consider the smoke inhalation is what knocks it off. I would like to break the door instead of James.
You want to break the door instead of James? No problem. Yeah.
I'm gonna embed an electrified axe into the door, preferably, hopefully, fucking with the mechanism at the very least. So it can't lock anymore.
Sounds good. So you bust open the door. Jeff, Does James say anything as we get into our first round of combat, by the way?
How do you want me to play this?
It's the general idea here is I can't let you live after what you've seen.
Okay.
Oh no.
This doesn't look like the person you sent down here.
No.
Fuzzier
Uh,
and bloodier.
Then there's probably more of a surprise guy and like an
Different monster.
Hey DM, can we have the sheets for these NPCs?
Yes, James is in the
that would be
thing, and Ari is in the thing.
What?
Thank you.
Donka? Why, hello. It will be my pleasure to do a violence to you today.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I wanted to go to round 1. There we go. Okay. So half monster breaks open the door, makes it so it can't lock again. James looks clearly and immediately hostile. Victoire, it's your turn for the first actual round of combat. What do you do?
He's like diagonally in front of me.
Yes.
I'm going to be moving up to him. And I am going to be putting a great axe through him.
That sounds like a fantastic plan.
Excellent.
His face is best described as survival mode.
Good choices. Okay.
Ah.
He's got a bit of armor on.
He does this. I mean, he is a captain. He is actually armored. You take your swing. Does not hit. Anything else?
I'm going to stand there. Yeah. I'm going to block the way so that Kreetha can get out.
Sounds good. One other thing's going to happen on your turn. I know it's not strictly within the rules, but your
Lou's probably if Lou would follow them down if they're
busts
like, let's go
busts
lock
into the door from behind. Do you have a bonus action?
I like the idea that these two came down when they heard but Lou started coming down with the moment the more that Vic was unconscious.
Well, and smoke, right? And yeah, when he goes unconscious, or
Did
when she
Lou
goes unconscious.
break his harness?
We'll say there are bits of harness still on him. Yeah.
Oh,
Because he was
Victoire,
harnessed up.
Does Victoire have a bonus action now that Lou is in the room?
Checking. I will tell Lou with the bonus action to use the attack action. On I guess Inari, since that's right there.
Sounds good.
Lou, come here.
Yeah, do you have that attack?
sick 'em, Lou.
Sick 'em.
You do. Oof.
Oh.
Lou
As-
is confused.
As Lou comes in to bite, Inari looks like she's just wearing priest's
It's actually
robes.
a claw.
Yeah, comes with the claw. Looks like she's just wearing priest clothes. Carves through the priest robes, and there's a chain shirt underneath.
Oh.
Inari was ready to rumble.
James, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to ignore the multi-attack function
Okay.
and go ahead and do your thing.
James will roar with much rage and worry, but will swing at the thing that is hitting him with a giant axe.
You can't blame me for this one. I did not roll that die.
Okay.
I'm down.
Again.
Sorry.
So
I only had the one potion.
yeah. So Victoire drops.
Yep.
And
The James's expression is like, what the fuck was that?
Kreetha, you've got the fire
Kreetha
out.
Is moving up this way.
So as you get up to that room,
Yeah.
the door is open at this point, right? The door was slammed open by Lou as he comes in.
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
These two are humans. The fire is out. There's no light down here. That attack should have been a disadvantage against Victoire.
You're absolutely right.
So yeah, okay, but second attack just for
let's roll it. Let's roll it.
I don't know what that happens. Okay, cool. So
Okay,
The
let's
13
yeah.
doesn't hit.
Let's rewind that. Good call,
Right.
Gail. Thank you for the
Yeah.
remembering.
Mhm.
I'll go ahead and remove the unconscious bit and the prone
Yay.
bit. Okay, so quick time rewind. Put a little sand in, or use a little sand in the dagger. It's still Kreetha's turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you see,
Alright.
you see these two. You
I
see Lou come into the
James,
room. What do you
I
do?
see Inari. I see Lou. I see Victoire.
And then
Yes.
Stinky, of course, is
Okay. Yeah,
Back
but those
there
are
as
my
well.
persons. Sorry. Husband. Okay, so I'm going to that's a good question. What am I gonna do? I'm going to hunter's mark this idiot here.
sounds good.
Um,
Which idiot are we talking about?
James.
Excellent.
Actually, I'm gonna check something first.
as a person with many friends named James, yeah.
Hold on. I'm checking something.
Sure thing.
Actually, I am going to hunter mark Inari.
Sounds good.
Just for reason.
No, that's a fair call.
So how do I do this? Do I put that on her?
No,
then?
take your attack,
And take my attack. All right.
and then
I
if
still
you
have-
hit, then you put the bonus damage on yourself before you roll your
Cool.
damage.
I still have 2 more +2 arrows. Right? Was I on?
It was a
3 or 4?
+1, but yes, yes
Or
you do.
+1 arrow. Was I
So
on
if
3
you
or
get
4?
if you get within 1 of the AC, you'll actually hit.
Okay. All right. Cool. So yes. Well, no, is that supposed to up the AC on those arrows? Or I thought that upped
AC
the
and-
damage.
Both. It does
It
both.
does both.
Oh,
+1 to hit, +1 to damage.
okay, so I like that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
they're pretty useful.
Okay. All right. Inari.
Nice hit.
Okay.
Now
dirty
add
20, I'll take
add
it.
the hunter's mark damage to yourself.
Hunter's mark damage to myself
And roll it.
and
Roll the damage onto
Then-
Inari.
roll the damage onto Inari. And then a +1 onto that. So
All right, sounds good to me. I got it.
wounded. And then my second shot.
Mm-hmm.
So
I believe in you. You can do this. Probably. Maybe not.
Ooh,
That misses.
Maybe not. All right, cool. So that happens. And then Stinky roars out, jumps over me, and then and charges directly at James.
Nice.
And that's why I switched my thing, because he's got 40 feet of
Yeah, totally.
so
Okay.
I was smart.
Go ahead and take that attack.
Oh God!
Suddenly, giant frog. Definitely hits. Go ahead and make a strength save, James. And Kreetha, give me some damage.
He was not
Okay,
prepared.
so
He did
First
not
off, you
expect that
get
amphibian's
1d8
position.
plus 5 piercing. Oh, and maximum.
Nice damage.
And then you get the extra 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, that affected. No. Okay.
I got it.
Extra 1d6 bludgeoning. And that's
Nice.
maximum. So if you would
Ow.
I
put
got
that
it.
on him as bludgeoning,
Yes,
that would
and
be
yes.
fantastic.
Ow.
Yeah, so your head and chest are suddenly inside of a frog.
Did you make your strength save? Or are you able to
no.
do that, James?
Hey, look, a strength save.
Okay, you do manage to keep from going prone, though. You do manage to keep from going prone. So that was Stinky.
That's really impressive.
Inari, it's your turn.
Inari is going to curse and slap her hand on the box next to her and cast light on it so that she can see.
That's a decent idea.
That's a
And
decent
then,
idea.
as a bonus action, she's going to call forth her spiritual weapon in the spot right between Kreetha and Vic.
Making me get a freaking token for it. Fine.
It's a mace like the one she's holding, and it's definitely like it's this deep crimson red.
Nope.
I don't really have one, so
Yeah.
we'll just have to use our imagination. In
And
Dungeons
she's
and
going
Dragons, what?
She's going to swing at Kreetha with it.
An 18 will hit Kreetha, I believe. Yep.
She's going to say, "You couldn't just feed it and die like you were supposed to." And that's her turn.
Victoire, it's your turn.
Excellent.
James
You
is
have a
living his
potion?
most dignified. James is somehow less dignified than he was a moment ago.
Yeah. Victor's gonna chug a potion.
He still has a frog.
Sounds
on
good.
himself. So I have used one of those. So I only have one.
That's 8.
Yep. That's 4 is 12. And then with another bonus action, I'm gonna spend to have Lou attack Inari.
Sounds good. Nice, you managed to hit this time.
I just love Lou's facial expression.
I know.
A 7 damage, and I'm gonna need a concentration check.
Yep. Or I think it's a save
It's a Constitution
Just a plus-
save,
+1,
get-
so it's not.
so it's still not sufficient.
But,
So no
so-
magic weapon for you, buddy.
yeah.
Oh, I should have done a concentration
So wait,
on mine.
hold on. What are we
100%.
concentrating on?
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon is
Spiritual
not
weapon.
concentration.
It's not. Yep. It's
Spiritual weapon is cast and go.
Oh, you know what it is?
However,
Light.
not. Light is
is a-
concentration.
it
Light
also
is-
it also strips off the aid spell. So there's that too.
I do need to.
Oh,
do a
is light concentration?
check
Never
on
mind.
it.
Yes.
So the room is once again plunged into darkness.
Yes.
I, however,
You're fine.
did
you're
just
fine.
fine keeping Hunter's Mark.
Good. Excellent.
I'm pissed.
So that was Victoire. Did you have
That's
anything
Victoire.
else?
So James.
James, it's dark. There's a big ass frog in front of you, as well as a even bigger
James-
ass like.
James will take
something.
a deep breath and let out his most dignified as he tries to swing at the frog from the inside.
Oh.
He will absolutely miss. Kreetha.
Yep.
Can I argue that Stinky will have advantage on his next attack since he's already swallowed him?
Unfortunately, no.
He's not big
No.
enough to swallow him.
But he's on his head.
It's yes, but that's
That's not an
stylistic.
easy thing. That's not an easy thing to maintain anyway.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
All right, Kreetha.
Okay. All right. I figured I'd give it a try. Okay. So yeah. I am going to so I still have Zephyr Strike going on Inari. And so my bonus action.
Yes,
is it a
Hunter's Mark.
bonus action.
Hunter's Mark,
That is an action, so that is not a bonus action. Do I want to do that first, or do I want to?
Kill the caster first. Always kill the caster first.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just keep on keeping on.
Plug away.
Um,
Take that attack.
so I'm going to take that attack. So
For God's
Roll
sake,
back up
roll well.
again. Yeah. So on Inari.
That is
I
not
missed the
well.
first time. Second time.
There you
I'm
go.
Hey.
Okay. So this is a regular crossbow
Sure.
bolt, unfortunately, but we do have Hunter's Mark.
So apply the
On-
Hunter's Mark to yourself,
Me,
then apply the damage.
and then apply the damage.
Now, Inari drops. However, because these are actual humans that you're fighting, I'm leaving her on the combat tracker. I'm going to start making death saves for her because I want you all to make
Yeah.
a choice as to what happens after this point.
That's
What's
fair.
Stinky up to?
Chomp.
Chompity chomp. Take that attack.
Yeah, unfortunately, he will not have a charge to it because he's right there.
He's also
But,
a disadvantage.
Is he at disadvantage?
It is.
You are also plunged in darkness.
The frog
No.
can see.
Stinky has dark vision.
Oh,
Oh,
so
but-
say Frog can see. He is not under disadvantage.
Senses dark vision 60 feet. Yes.
Yeah, he's just
Oh,
fine.
true. That's right. It's D&D. Everything has dark vision.
Nom 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 nom.
Except for cats.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, we just fucked up.
Oh, he missed
Uh-oh.
though.
Is not able to hit.
Also, by the
He's
strict
not
reading
able
of
to
the
hit.
by a strict rules is written interpretation, cats can't jump either.
That's not right. Give me Inari, give me a death save.
Doop, doop, doop.
Okay, success number 1 on a death save. Victoire, it's your turn. The caster is down. James is flailing at this giant frog.
I'm going to, I guess, we're just gonna swing at him again. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. That seems fun.
Oh, nice.
Oh, come on!
That's what we've been waiting for this whole combat.
I know.
Absolutely nailed. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and have, with that attack, I'm going to go ahead
Oh,
and.
Lou is gonna attack.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, like,
fair enough. I was going to have him go down from that, but let's go ahead and have Lou make that
I
attack
have a
too.
bonus action. I can let Lou attack. Lou can also attack. Is he being is he grappled?
No.
He's
he's not
he's
grappled.
not grappled. He's just
Being harried.
Thanks.
Do you wanna
Okay.
use the inspiration there?
No, I mean, if I can with Lou, then I will.
I'm fine with it, yeah.
oh, that was just so tantalizing.
even with James, you get one.
Danced around the 20.
James, you get one more attack, or I
Uh,
suppose you can beg for your life.
I presently I have no idea what the status of my world is because all I can see is frog.
You have.
You were just hit really badly.
You got electricity through your body. That was fun.
and
Honestly,
and you're at 1
uh,
HP.
yeah, he's exactly 1 HP. So he will. A reasonable, intelligent man would surrender. So James is going to attack.
Yes,
so-
do it.
He is a bone wolf.
So he will attack. Random chance. Let's see. I'm going to roll this d6 and see who it attacks.
Sounds
Throw
good.
that haymaker.
It's going to be Stinky.
It's got to be the frog.
Gotta be the frog.
See if you can take it down with you.
Oh man!
That's gonna hit. Do some damage.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Okay, Stinky goes
Okay,
down.
so Stinky goes poof.
What?
No, he doesn't
No,
go poof.
he
He
goes
just
blip.
drops.
They die,
Yeah.
but you can resurrect it with a ritual. We've
Body
gone
is
over.
still there.
Kreetha.
Yep.
He just killed your Stinky.
Yeah.
Like he tears he like stabs the frog, like chucks it to the ground. It like breathing heavily. His face is all covered in mixture of blood and.
Can I move my hunter's mark to James
Yes.
without
Yes,
without
As a bonus
recasting it?
it
Yeah.
counts as a bonus action to do it, but yes, you can.
That's fine. That's fine. It counts as a bonus action, but it doesn't take another tick.
The guy's got 1
It doesn't take
HP
another
left. It doesn't
slot.
matter if the hunter's mark's
That's
on him
what
or
my
not.
question is. Yeah, I know he's got 1 HP. It doesn't matter.
All right, take the shot.
But
No kill like over. You could just straight up kill him.
I don't think you're going to double up his max HP. All right, you hit. In what way would you like this to happen?
Describe
That
it.
was legally
I
distinct,
would like
right?
to first put my hunter's mark on and see how much damage I deal to him.
Go for it.
Roll the dice. Roll the
1
dice.
HP because that's going to tell me exactly what's going to happen here.
Let's take a look.
So yeah. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah.
13
His,
points of damage.
Damage exceeds hit points by 13. So I guess I shoot his head off.
Well, he's still in dying. He's not like
Still
insta dead.
dying. Okay, he's not dead.
So I'm not going to let you explode his face.
Can I shoot through his throat though?
Absolutely. And he
Or
crumples
his
to the
crotch.
ground.
I'll take his crotch. But I am short.
Throw
If-
crotch.
Damn
What's the
sure. I
difference?
could just aim it right at the crotch.
One is a slightly harder to hit target.
Yes. So
A
so
throw.
he doubles over and crumples under the ground.
Yep.
Inari, make me a death save.
Yeah, he
Death-
successes.
Okay, so Victoire, what are you up to? You now have 2 unconscious, bleeding to death people.
Humans.
I'm going to put my axe inside of James
Okay.
and cause 2 failures.
You do still have to roll to hit. Technically,
Yeah, you get advantage.
it's a crit if you hit, but you do actually have to roll to hit.
That said, since everyone on the battlefield is down, who is an enemy, I'm fine with you just executing him. That's fine.
And then I'm gonna have then I have Luke do the same thing
Awesome.
to Inari.
Yeah, they both go down.
Yep.
Okay. And the
Kreetha
dust
goes to
settles.
the
I'm gonna pick up their
body
bodies
of-
and I'm gonna put them in the fucking hole.
Kreetha just goes over to the what's
Mhm.
left of her current incarnation of her big frog and just kind of leans like right into it, like not facing forward, like face just directly in it.
Do you still have a spell slot left to bring him back?
I do still have a spell slot, yes. I can
I
use a
believe-
spell slot to bring him back.
If you're so I'm looking at the primal companion thing, and the 3rd paragraph says if the beast has died within the last hour, you can use your action to touch it and expend a spell slot of 1st level or higher, and it will return back in 1 minute with all of its hit points restored.
Hell yes, I do that. That's basically what I'm doing is I'm leaning into it then.
Nice.
That's what I'm doing.
During
I
that
now have no spell slots.
During-
But that's fine.
during that minute, what's Victoire up to as
I'm
Kreetha's
going to
doing?
be taking the bodies and I'm going to be putting them in their eternal house.
Makes
Like
sense.
in the room that's still on.
The fire is down to embers.
I mean,
Thanks to
I'll use
Kreetha.
their bodies to beat the fire the rest of the way out. That's fine too. And then I'll throw them in the hole and lock the door.
I have
The door that had the vampire spawn. I put all of the bodies in the vampire
into
spawn
there?
and lock
Yeah,
the door.
totally.
I am intending to separate most of their limbs and heads and all that stuff so that they're in pieces and in different corners of the room just in case.
I'm really glad that
You're not in there for
Kreetha's
that?
not
Yeah.
seeing
That's
any of
happening.
that.
That's happening behind the scenes. Kreetha is busy
There's like
with
there's a
with
suspicious
Stinky.
amount of like axe noises and thumping in the next room.
Kreetha
But
is
you're not thinking about
pretending
that.
to not hear any of it.
La 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 la
It's
la.
okay.
la.
What is-
Oh yeah,
what
she's
is-
100% lying.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, what
100%
is Kreetha's passive perception?
Kreetha's passive perception is
Higher than
16.
So while
Yeah.
you are lying, you
Yeah.
do hear, because Luke bust the cellar door open when he came in. There's the faint sound of wolves howling in the night beyond.
No.
Like Lou would probably answer them.
Yeah.
But it'd be like very mechanical. He's such a good boy.
Heavily
Jaws.
auto-tuned to woo.
Jaw sets and like as if
We
by a
need to
tinny
have that be a sound
speaker,
effect.
like the recording of wolves howling.
We need to get an auto-tuned wolf as a sound effect.
That's fine.
So, what happens next? Stinky comes back, full health.
Stinky comes back. Kreetha is still not moved. Stinky kind of curls in to Kreetha. Kreetha is basically still face first in frog. So what does Victoire do now that Victoire's done doing the dirty?
Victoire will like lock up the cellar, and then I'm gonna kind of like go through it to see if there's anything useful in it.
In which part?
I'm
You're
gonna
now
loot
in
these
the
bodies.
main room. You're now in the main room.
These bodies are getting looted while I'm taking their bits apart.
Totally.
Oh, so you're not in the main room yet. Okay.
No. This is like while we were waiting. I was disposing of the bodies. I'm also going through their pockets for
Okay.
loose change.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
But you're
find
now
a-
back in the main room.
Yeah. I just want to
Because-
state that so that like if Rob decides to give us like
Loot,
weird treasure
yeah.
bits from these guys who decided to try to kill us.
Yes.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
There is some coinage which I'm putting into the party sheet. Their weaponry is mundane but decently like high quality, so you could probably sell that if you wanted to.
I'm just gonna be like putting all of their stuff. I'm gonna shake the excess blood that I can off of it, and it's just gonna go into my bag.
And
inside of one of James's pockets is an entire sandwich.
That's fine.
Now covered in blood.
And,
Inari did have on
be
her.
honest, I'm going to eat that sandwich.
and
Was it near the crotch?
And Inari has an ivory holy symbol on her, which looked like it was once a holy symbol to Tyr, but it has been like carved with probably a knife or something, so that it's at the very least defaced.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that too. I'll take their armor and like anything fancy they got on them.
Totally.
And their boots.
Inari had a chain shirt. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, excellent. And then I'll go back out. I'm gonna look through the bins in the cellar. That not in the weird charnel house room. That I'm not touching.
Yeah, that's a good
Potatoes,
point.
Radishes.
I'd be
pickles.
like,
Yeah, mostly
it's
mostly down here it's almost like a root cellar. There are some herbs that are drying, there's some vegetables that are pickling. Definitely, like if you wanna to replenish some of your rations, you can definitely do that, easy peasy. But nothing really else down here.
So Kreetha, as you're doing that, you hear her muffled voice come. Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh. About what?
About that. And she kind of goes with her hand in the direction of you while she's still in front.
And by this time, Victoria looks like normal.
Yeah, she's not even looking at you. She doesn't know.
It wears off after a minute. So by the time that by the time that
Kreetha hasn't looked up yet. Kreetha
Yeah.
does not know. Kreetha
Okay,
in her head still sees you as big, super tall, super scary person who did not like warn. And
it didn't seem relevant at the time.
now she pulls her head up and she's mad.
Completely normal.
Relevant. You didn't think it was relevant to tell me about that? I could have shot you instead. In fact, sometimes I think I should still. What is that? What are you? What is going on? What was in there? Yeah, she's losing it.
There was a vampire spawn in there. I'm a person. My name is Victoire Marchand. Nice to meet you. She offers a hand. She wipes it off first and then tries again because it's blood soaked. There's like a really deep like gash from where she cut herself with the axe.
You're like still like bleeding and terribly, but crazy
The bleeding
is
is
just
stuff, but there's like a gash that's starting to like scar over.
because Kreetha is just still like, you can't do this. You can't. It was relevant. You don't omit that.
Well, how about this? Why don't we have this conversation that you want to have not in a basement next to a charnel house?
That's not what this job was supposed to be. And she gets on her frog and hops the fuck out.
Okay.
It
She's
is,
mad.
my
She
friends.
has lost her ability to deal with things.
We are 1 hour and 55 minutes into the stream. I think that's a nice place for us to take a break. When we come back, we're going to deal with some of the fallout of that very intense combat that we just had. And yeah, I hope you'll stick around. It is currently 7:56 p.m., so I'm probably going to stall for the next 30 seconds or so, and then we'll be back at 8:07 p.m. Pacific. That's 11:07 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for watching so far. Please do stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then we're going to do our post game. We'll be right back.
Remember to mute us.
I will remember to mute you.
Okay.